In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to manage stars in Modular Gaming. Now, when you go on this link for Zone, which is the Explore link as well, you get a list of NPCs and shops. But I'm going to be concentrating specifically on shops just to give you a general idea of stuff, of how to manage them. There's different shops for different zones. Cause the way modular gaming works is you basically, when you click on travel, you have different zones, and each zone has its own stars and NPCs. So to see the stars and NPCs, click on explore. So we're in that zone. The only star in this zone is general star, and the only way to edit that at a minute is going into PHP My Admin and editing everything through there. So let's say we want to change the name of this star to something else. Just go into shops, then ignore these other two because that's part of another game project I'm doing, but you'll see there's only one here with the name of general star. And if we go on zones, just noting down that the only one with general star is zone ID 1. Just to double check, I can also check that the zone name, which is here, matches up with the ID as well of that, so the zone ID. So you definitely know it's the right one. So just change the name of star to. Also, you get a little description here. So let's say we're making let's go with something typical, a first person shooter. Let's just say Gunstar. Something simple. So once we've done that, if you click reload, notice it's changed, and you get the little description. But you'll also notice that this shop only sells 2 items, and when you click on an item, which is an image, which is an image link, there's no other description or anything until you click on it. There's only 2 items, and these items are specific to the shop, but this shop will have there's a way of managing the items inside it. But first, you'll notice on the products page for this certain store, have a description, a price, and an amount, and then an amount we could choose to buy. And to access that, we just go to shop items. And you'll notice that just check back here for the price of 5 and amount is 100. And that also, you can see in the URL, view is 1, that these all match up to the item ID of 1 and the shop ID of 1, which is right. So if we go to items, you'll notice that we have the image and the description and the name. So the image, the description and the name of any item in any shop will be in the items table, and the price and the amount in stock will be in the shop items table. So just as an example, I'm going to change this to Apple. So let's just call just say apple pie. Just trim this down. Click go. And if you look at the image, you'll notice it's got a URL sort of thing, which is food / then the image name. And to locate this, we just go on htdocs or whatever your web server is. Modular Gaming, assets, images, items, and then that URL applies to here, so just look for food, and that's the original image. So just gonna copy this and rename it. So that should work now. And just go to shop items. Edit. And then just put the amount to, let's say, 98. And the price of 27. And now once we reload, you notice price and amount's changed, the description's changed, and the name's changed as well. If we go back, the image is also changed. Ignore the other products because that's just obviously duplicated its image, but you can do that like basically as many times as you want. You don't have to edit an existing item. You can just add an item by just adding the shop ID, which is relevant. Then the item ID is added automatically, although I messed with there accidentally. You just keep adding them by clicking insert, then adding the relevant information in PHP admin. And before you put a new item into your store, you need to add it into the items table to make sure it'll have the other resources which won't be listed originally there. But that's about it. Just sticking to that, you should be fine. Just creating your own image folders, etc. And that's it.